All right, so here we are again in the first video. Created the pawn. I'm just going to turn that visibility off on that, and we're going to start with the rook. Okay, the rook is also known as the castle. Um, so we'll start with a cylinder again. Like I said before, you could just create a base and keep reusing it, but I'm going to redo it again here. I'm just going to line up. Actually, it needs to be a little wider, so I need to keep it round, so I'm going to use the center part to make it wider. You keep it a perfect circle and enlarge it. Okay. All right. So just like in the first, used with the pawn, just like when we made the pawn, I'm going to make this open-ended, and I'm going to select edges. Double click to select the border edge, and then just fill the border. Same with the bottom. Double click and fill the border. Now we have something easier to model. Okay, so also going to do an insert on the bottom. Select the polygon and do an insert. I'm going to select the top polygon and move that down. Okay, so just like we did in the previous video, just going to extrude, move, and scale all the way up. And then we're going to do something a little different at the top there for the top of the castle. All right. All right, so I'm going to switch to the front view. It's a little easier to see this. All right, looks like I'm a little off here, so let me select the whole object, move it down. It's flat. Go back to the perspective view. It's like that top polygon. Let's switch back. F to frame the selection. Actually, I'm going to select this loop right here. Move that up. Okay. Then go back to the polygon. Is it still selected? I think so. I go to extrude. Yeah, it is. Just going to give it like a close extrusion there to give it more of a crease. Extrude. Scale. Extrude. Okay, W for move. And R for scale. Extrude. Okay, so I'm just using shortcuts. Remember, it's W to move, R for the scale tool. So W, R, W, R. Okay, see it change. All right, so extrude, which was a shortcut for extrude, and found it. Maybe there's a way. I haven't looked into changing to putting a hotkey there. But all right, so we get to the top part here, and it's the castle parts, like sort of like castle walls at the top. So we can add an insert, and we could use these polygons here to and extrude them to create the separations in the walls. Let's see. Okay, so selected groups of 5 and left the gap. Extrude. All right. Now I'm just wondering when this, when I do the mesh smooth, what's going to happen. So let's, I think we're going to need one more little extrude at the top there. Let me do that first. That's too far. Just need a little bit at the top. Yeah. Let's try a mesh smooth here. Hopefully, fingers crossed. And yes, yeah, it's good. Pretty good. Thinking maybe one more extrusion on the inside here. Let me turn off the, well, I think I went a little too high here. So let's go back to the perspective view. I mean the front view. Let's see here, the top of the castle is there. So I'm going to select all the edges on the top of this. No, I didn't want those. Actually, I'm going to go vertices. Just top vertices. And move that down. Okay. Just going to turn off that back plane. Take a look at this. So when we do the mesh smooth, okay, you see there's something about that inside there that's really strange. See that? All those weird polys right there. Even if you added another subdivision there, it doesn't smooth that out too good. Okay. So if add select that polygon. Let's do. I'm going to do another insert. And you can see I turned off the edges, but you can see what that does. Now with the mesh smooth, should hold that a lot better. Okay. Looks a lot better. All right, so there's the Rook. Of course, there's a lot of different designs you could do for the top. All right.